Oh, hello, dearies. This is
Sup nerds, I'm CuppaJoey and welcome back to another episode of r/Old People Facebook. I have just seen so many amazing submissions on this subreddit recently, so I had to give another episode of this a go. Be kind. Get rid of the foreigners. Oh god. I swear, every single person I have seen with one of those be kind things has always turned out to be some intolerant, insufferable piece of crap. Like, either really conservative or really right-wing, and just, generally not happy about other people existing near them. It's basically like a racist equivalent of live, laugh, love, It's got that kind of vibe. That video of the Karen that's, wearing the, live passionately, love openly, and, all that, and laugh, maniacally. I don't know, something like that. All while she's, sitting on the hood of the car and, not wanting these people to move based on some petty parking issue. This has that same vibe, except it's, 10 times worse because it's just racist as hell. And how can you say that you're remotely kind? You're not a kind person if you're only kind to one group of people. In fact, he's got a tank there. This is just so many levels of terrible. My aunt uploaded a very shaky video of her saying nothing and a blurry photo of a Christmas tree. Good post. That expression on her face. That is the look of, I just accidentally opened the front-facing camera. That is the look you always give when you see your face and then you're like, oh god, I didn't mean to look like that. I really want to see the video in all of its entirety. I want to see this minute of confusion just going on. Oh, she tried, and that's what counts. She posted this on her own page and didn't even tag anyone. Roberta, have a great day! Yeah, it's just how it works. If you just post something random on Facebook, it doesn't matter if it's on your own page or on someone else's page or even on a random freaking meme page. This logic means it will just somehow get to the person you want it to. This will go to every single Roberta out there just in case. Sia reveals she's a grandmother after her son had 2 babies. They call me Nana, and good for Sia. I like Sia. Glad he can have babies. My sons can't. Oh god! Why are you gonna be such a Debbie Downer? Just be happy that somebody's a grandmother. I mean, god! It's like that whole thing, with the, oh, I had this going on and then so-and-so died, and just bring it all freaking down. Miss, what's your email address? Damn, if they're all caps in it like that, I wouldn't want to say no. Oh, it's just sideways grandpa. I don't know how this works. Maybe, did he, move his phone, sideways, trying to take a horizontal selfie, and then it just didn't flip properly? Bless. Bless him, though. And, who's in the picture behind? Is that his daughter or something? On this channel, we stand sideways grandpa. From Grandma. Your mother told me you love baby yoga. I hope this means I'll have a great grandchild soon. Haha, Grandma. That was Baby Yoda I like. You can't name your son Yoda? No, it's fine. Her daughter's gonna be called Yoda. I love the sweetness of this, the not understanding what Baby Yoda is. Like that's a classic kind of old people Facebook thing. This reminds me of when my grandmother referred to SpongeBob as that bag thing. Not only that, but they saw Scooby-Doo and they thought it was a monkey, which makes no freaking sense because Scooby-Doo's been around for ages. Oh no, you can't name your son Yoda. Why not, Grandma? Let me name my son what I want. I love that was her first thought though. It wasn't oh no, Baby Yoda's a thing. It's no, you can't name your son Yoda. Happy birthday, Cameron, your great grandpa. Oh, what did Cameron do to deserve inverted commas? So, Cameron, if that is your real name, does he think that his great-grandkid is a secret spy or something? Or I know that you're actually a changeling. Authorities say he walked over 350 miles to have sex with 14-year-old Kylie. Kylie was actually a sheriff's deputy. Man walked from Indiana to Wisconsin to have sex with teen, police say. Well, I'm glad that this piece of crap is behind bars. What an awful, awful piece of crap. Absolute scumbag, awful person. Let's see what this old person had to comment on this. Happy birthday, Carson! No, I need to step back. I'm sorry. Oh, you know that this was somebody, like, maybe it was shared or something. No, it says 64 shares, so it was, like, on a meme page or something. Or a news page. So they just commented on that. Oh, it makes it look like Carson is the name of, like, the sex offender here. Like, to my favourite nonce, happy birthday. I'm sorry, it's like, happy birthday, you're now behind bars, you sick frick. White chocolate, rhubarb pie, black ice, iced tea. Okay. It sounds like these two people are just, dropping some hot lyrics, White chocolate rhubarb pie, black ice, iced tea. Oh, that's probably the whitest thing I've ever done in my life. I apologise to everyone who enjoys the rap genre for murdering it in front of you. The damn UPS man ran over my dog. Oh God, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your dog, but what's with the freaking balloons? This isn't a celebration. On Facebook, somebody named a group or a page, I'm not too sure which, but they named it Google Search Engine just so that older people on Facebook would get confused and try and make, Google searches on Facebook for all to see. Similar to the old man search Twitter page, if you've seen that. I'm not too sure if that's still going around. I might have a look into that for another episode. But anyway, let's have a look at what they've been searching for. Cancer cervix, pretty responsible to make sure they're all tickety-boo. Videos. Sex with younger men. Are they like a tribute band to Panic at the Disco? Sex with younger men. Okay, Margaret, calm yourself down. Best. Yes. Best hairstyle for female thin hair. Yeah, makes sense. You want to look your best. Health shingles. I feel bad because these people are clearly looking for information that they didn't get, apart from Margaret, who's just looking for a good time, Moved there in 79. Too many changes. Left in 95. Hello, Cynthia. How you doing today? Hope you don't mind me be your friend. Add me up. No. Oh, Cynthia's just like, Cynthia is scathing. You just had to cut Tafiki down like that. No, I'm not being your friend. What do you take me for? Someone who has friends? Then again, if this is just a comment on a place and this is someone that they don't even know trying to be my friend, then I'm not surprised Cynthia just said no. But damn, just absolutely shoot them down like that. No. Especially as they're just, complaining as well. Too many changes, I left. And then oh, you sound like somebody who would be my friend. No, if somebody's annoyed, they're probably not going to be a friendly person. We got your STD. Thanks for sharing. Apparently STD in this situation is supposed to mean save the date, but I like to pretend it doesn't. At church. Boring. well, yeah, I mean, I've never thought it was any other way. I love this. I love the little cheeky look on her face. She knows that she shouldn't be posting while she's in church, but she does anyway because she's a rebel. This is really cute. I find this genuinely adorable. Though I have to say, nobody's really making you go to church. I mean, of course, if you want to, that's absolutely fine. But if you're finding it boring, you don't necessarily have to go. Or you could go to a different church. I mean, but I've never heard church to not be boring. Unless it's a jumpy, singy one, And even then, that always, struck me as kind of, cultish. We're, making you all happy and excitable so you don't leave us. Great family photo. Dennis has a head shaped like Homer Simpson. Oh, Grandma, why are you gonna just totally rip on Dennis like that? He didn't do anything wrong other than have a Homer Simpson shaped head. This is something else that, like, old people do a lot as well that I've noticed. They'll just be so cruel about people's appearances all the time. Dennis has a head shaped like Homer Simpson. The fact that there was like a red circle around Dennis. Like, I'm sorry, Dennis, but it was obviously going to be you. I don't think that they were going to, put a circle around anyone else. You're the Homer Simpson one. But damn, just like totally ripping on Dennis right out here in public. That's just so unnecessary. I mean, I just noticed that, like, the person next to Dennis, on the right, has an outfit like Marge's Chanel suit. You know, in that episode where she tried to join the fancy country club and then had that one suit that she kept editing to make it look all fancy. So, I don't know, maybe they've been inspired. Oh, but come on, Grandma, there's no need for you to just, like, randomly rip on Dennis like that. Oh, Janice. Janice, why you gotta do this to me, Janice? Oh, God. Okay. Children's drug abuse and police who need prayer, fentanyl or any type of illicit drug or alcohol death or illness should be reported. Is this the legacy we want to leave our children? Our police officers who have integrity should be saluted. Who hires a police without doing full background check for the officer's integrity? The bad apples hired and the person who hired a police officer with a bad past should also be investigated. Cronyism is out and integrity is in. When you pray for the children who has alcohol or drug dependence, ask God our Father in his Son's holy name, Jesus, who died for their sins on the cross to break the chains of their addiction. Loose the power that Satan has over them and loose the power of others who also deserve to be brought to the cross or punished for contributing to their child's downfall. Jesus is the only way to their addiction. Bind Satan up and any person who would contribute to their addiction. Loose the power that Satan has over them. And loose the power of others who also deserve to be brought to the cross or punished for contributing to their child's downfall. You know what? I only just realised that I read that wrong. I just realised that, like, that's still half of the other, but, Jesus is the only way to their addiction kind of made me giggle. So you know what? I'm going to keep it in and just continue like nothing happened. Jesus is the only way to the Father through the Holy Spirit. We have a wonderful Father and he knows if they truly turn away from the bad life that is lived. Father God is quick to forgive and welcome them home. Red, yellow, black and white, they are all precious in God's sight. Policemen and children, let's form a task force to pray for them. Posted in safety to 17 neighbourhoods. Okay. Oh, bless Janice, she clearly thought that she was doing something helpful. I mean, what the hell? Red, yellow, black and white? I mean, what? There's just so much that's, like, so confusing. I mean, she's having a go at the police, which, fair enough, but, more for, like, drug abuse, it seems. She's talking about praying for everyone. And going on about, did illicit drug or alcohol death or illness should be reported? Oh no, we just found like someone dead, but we thought we wouldn't say anything, just keep ourselves to ourselves, Oh, I mean, what the hell inspired all of this? This is just so, what? I've read this, okay, I've read this a few times now, and I still don't know what's going on. Gold wall mirror. Oh, the grumpy face. Just the face and the fact that you can see like the guy taking the picture. I love pictures of mirrors, by the way. There's no way to take a picture of a mirror other than like angling it somewhere else so they can't see like your phone or your arm in the shot. But this is another level. And it got sold as well. When exactly will you get pregnant? Date of conception, July the 1st, 2020. Your baby, a sweet girl. Daddy's initial, J. Oh no, it's me. Oh no, I'm gonna knock up this old man. Oh no. I swear, like, OMG, I don't know if you noticed, but like in the corner there it says OMG. I swear that like those randomly generated OMG things are just like boomer bait. I see so many like older people on Facebook like going like, especially around Christmas when you get the are you naughty or nice, and then it'll say something like, you are on the nice list, nicest thing done, caring for others, nastiest thing done, getting drunk on the table. Then they're like, oh, that's so me, oh, why the clock? I mean, this is new. Oh dear. Oh wait, the 1st of July has already gone by. I didn't realise I've already knocked him up. From Barbara. Mark of Facebook, what does the green dot on my picture mean, or what is it for? And then from female leads, the group or rather the page that Barbara commented on. Hi Barbara, so glad you stopped by. Mark might not be free to answer your question, but we can. It means you're online. Have a great day. The fact that they just went Mark off Facebook and thought that Mark Zuckerberg is just like there for tech support. Barbara was my grandmother's name, by the way, so I'm feeling like proper, hey grandma. She probably would have asked something like this. She like wanted to join Facebook. Legit, this isn't a word of a lie. My grandmother wanted to join Facebook so that she could talk to me and the rest of the family. But she couldn't because my grandfather wouldn't allow internet in the house because he said that if he did, then the Chinese would empty his bank account. Because he worked in a bank in the 80s. And yeah, that's it. like not even doing internet banking, just having the freaking internet in his house would mean that the Chinese would empty his bank account because he had an internet connection in the 80s in his bank and they scammed him. I don't know. But yeah, my grandmother wasn't able to get a Facebook for that. But, so we're missing out on things like this because she would have done the same thing, I'm so sure. I grew ovaries and they exploded. Such cuteness. That's funny, Matt. I had a son named Matt. He passed. Have a good day. Wow, what is it with like the r/nobody asked again? Like just randomly giving like way too much information. I had a son named Matt. He passed. I mean, it could have just been like, that's funny, Matt, but just why have these interactions? My son is in prison for triple homicide. I don't know if that's the right emoji to use. I mean, I don't know how this person's feeling. They might be like, yay, homicide. Well, I'm not. There's so much to digest with this one. The fire pick, the like starry eyes. I mean, I don't know. What? Were they looking for sympathy? Were they looking for consolation? Or were they just, freaking flexing out here? What's your son in prison for? Saw this in the photos of a Google Maps location. Wait, what? This looks like a character from Courage the Cowardly Dog or something. Like, it's just like heads that appears from the ground with like riddles or something. How did they manage to get it on Facebook? How did this picture happen? And no, it's not even on Facebook, it's on Google Maps. I mean, if it was on Facebook, it would make like sense. How did they create it, and how did it make it to Google Maps? The thing is, if it wasn't for that tree just behind him, he would like perfectly fit in and just look like this emerging head from the ground, like a freaking human diglet. Happy birthday, grandson. Remember when you forgot your socks and I had to stop and buy you fat diabetic socks to go to school? LOL! Love you, Grams. Wow, oh my god, this is like a thing with grandmothers. Similar to that one where she just randomly called out Dennis for looking like Homer Simpson, even though it's not his fault he's got a Homer Simpson head. Just like coming out with, remember when I had to buy you fat diabetic socks? Happy birthday! How is that gonna make someone feel good about themselves on their birthday? Just like come in and humiliate them in front of everyone. Just happy birthday, here's a humiliating story, lol, love you, Grams. What the hell? Why are grandmas so freaking mean? I swear there is absolutely no middle grounds. Grandmas are either like the sweetest angels that are trying their best, or they're just like overly cruel and are like, I don't care, I can do what I want, I'm old. What are you gonna do about it, little boy? You gonna fight an old woman? Nah, I thought not. She created a Facebook group for the local Great Clips. She is the only member of the group to ask for a haircut. Great Clips Hair Salon in place. Blank is in the group. Great Clips Hair Salon. I need an appointment for cut and cut. Yeah, it's another one that often they think, I don't know how these things happen. Like, how can you get to the point where you, like, create a group to go through all of that? Do they really think that if they just put it in, then, like, it would get to them, or this was a page for them? It's like when in that last episode when I wrote the grandma, when I read out the grandma that was saying, can you upload the pictures from Christmas, please, Facebook? Like, if they just start randomly talking somewhere, it is actually gonna somehow magically reach the person that they want it to reach. I do find it cute, though. Pictures of Starbucks. Why? Just... I'm sorry. This made me laugh way more than I thought it would. It's just the angle, the expression, and it's on freaking Starbucks out of nowhere. Oh, I love the fact that old people Facebook, a lot of it is just like a random old person appeared, not knowing where they are, but assuming this is the right place. That's it for this episode of r/old people Facebook. I think that I'm going to do all of my Google searches through Facebook groups from now on. As always, if you enjoyed hearing from this subreddit, or in fact would like to hear from any other subreddit, then do let me know in the comments, and until then, I'll see you all next time.